Hey, is this thing on? I think it's working. Livestream preview shows that something is going. Yes, hello, welcome to Timberborn Live. We've got, I guess, a kind of live stream finale to this whole playthrough here. We're going to try and get through as much as we can today. Pick up where we left off in episode 19. So it is cycle 26, day 21. We're halfway through this drought. We got 3 days left. And we got a lot of hungry beavers. And a lot of you guys in the comments have had some interesting theories as to why that's the case. So let's go ahead and address real quick just exactly what's happened here. Someone was right on the nose and figured out that because I'm making all this biofuel over here, it's using all the food. And we need to figure out how to make more food so we can have our barrel bots and our regular old beavers coexist in peaceful harmony. So we're going to be adding a lot more food type stuff today. Contrary to what a couple of you have suggested, these beavers in this faction, the Folktales, cannot be recharged. They operate on biofuel. The recharging mechanic is for the Iron Teeth's beavers. Cogheads, I think is what they're called. We'll get to those in the next series I do. But what we need to do right now is find some space to grow some more food, and I think it's probably going to have to be up here, up on this plateau, and I'm not sure exactly how far away we can really get in terms of pathing. I think we might have to figure something else out here. But we'll see. Where is the staircase? Is right here. It goes straight through underneath all of this mess. And then we have to come down this way. So I think if we come up here, it should give us our... Yeah, see, that's already in the red, so I'm kind of afraid to really invest a whole lot up here. We might have to just make a separate district, which would be annoying, to say the very least. Mud bath requires dirt to be built. Oh, duh. Why did I not think of that? The terraforming is in... I always forget which one. It's in landscaping? Yeah. It's got dirt excavators. Yep, Golems can do this. So we're going to go ahead and unlock all of this stuff. Dirt piles, terraforming stations, and then terrain blocks. So we have the science points. We might as well use them. There's literally no reason not to. So, I do remember someone saying we got to be careful where we put this because it's just going to create a hole all the way down through the map. So we will take a look at that soon, trying to figure out exactly where that's going to go. Just think, there's got to be a better way than how we have this set up to get over here. I know I kind of screwed myself over by putting the little power transfer station right here and having to do a jog around this. So we might have to kind of reverse engineer some of this, because right now we're adding another, I don't know, 15, 20 blocks worth of travel to get over here. And I don't think this is going to go out of our range here just yet, but we're going to have to figure something out. So yes, I know we just unlocked all the terraforming stuff, but we got a lot of dynamite. So we're going to start exploding some stuff here. You can make a new district of just robots to get the dirt, then you won't have to feed or water them. That's an idea. We could try that. I don't know if I want to fully commit to something like that quite yet. I guess it's going to depend on how we're feeling with regard to the longevity of our live stream today. I'm planning on going probably about 2 hours. Maybe. Like a nice little double-length episode. We'll see just how far we're able to get here. I do have other obligations today, but I wanted to do something a little bit more than just another hour worth of stuff the night before and then just be done, you know. And these guys are all okay. Well, these are the golems that are complaining because there's no fuel, and there's no fuel because there's no food to turn into fuel. So that's a fun problem to have. We just kind of have to wait for stuff to get a little better here. So I think... Oh, this is actually really low. We gotta let some more water in here or all this stuff's gonna die. So I think we're just gonna have to kind of panic import food into the Mine Mountain district just out of necessity for having our beavers not die. And I think I already had something like that set up here. Actually, no, there's no food coming into here. There's food coming from the other district. My God, click on this already. There we go. Let's see. Carrots, I know. We don't have a ton of carrots, but we'd have enough. Okay, this district actually doesn't have that much food. So I'm not going to import the potatoes because these guys in this district need them. But the carrots for sure, should be okay. So I don't think I want to let any water out of this one because we're trying to keep this hydrated so these guys have something to drink. But we should be able to get this up a little bit more to make sure this stays hydrated here. And this one's still doing completely fine over here. All right, this is built. How far is it going to let us? Okay, good. This is actually a lot better than I thought it would be in terms of having pathways go up there. So we're going to put in a, well, a very conveniently placed tree. Annoying. Get rid of that guy. Actually, we can get rid of all these. But once that's done, we can start farming up here. Put in some farmhouses. And I would be using the golems to do this, but they are all presently out of fuel, which is annoying. We will fix that eventually. I am going to go ahead and put in some platforms just so we can save a little bit of space up here. Put in 4 of these guys. Get our demolition priority on this one very high so we can get this guy built very high. Is this finally done? No. Okay, they're still waiting on metal blocks. That's just all sorts of fun because they have to produce them with scrap, which they then produce from the cogs and the treated planks, which we have plenty. Gears, I'm sorry. Gears and treated planks. We have plenty of the treated planks, and we have plenty of the gears, so it's just an issue of our smelters over here are not going super fast. Even though we have a lot of haulers, I don't know exactly what the problem is with that. It just seems to be kind of one of those things where everything's kind of falling apart. Yes, let's get this series out with a bang. We are going to try our best to do something. Can't guarantee it's going to be a perfect result, but, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? So we should be okay. Yeah, this is all good now. Okay, now we're just waiting on somebody to come and finish this. Come on. There we go. All right, and they're complaining because it's not connected by paths. Well, guess what? There you go. Problem solved. So as soon as this guy comes in here and starts irrigating, we can start planting crops. And in the interest of our biofuel, let's actually check and make sure. Yeah, 2 carrots versus 2 potatoes. We're definitely using carrots for biofuel. We can actually probably turn off biofuel for potatoes because potatoes are a much more valuable resource for feeding beavers. So, all right, my guy, come on. Come on in here and get your water taken care of. We are going to put in probably right here. It's a good spot. We're going to put a water tank so he doesn't have to go all the way down here to get some. Get this thing built post haste. Potatoes make more fuel, really? Because I looked here and the carrots takes 2 carrots and 2 things of water to make 5 fuel. And oh, never mind. You're correct. You are very correct. So, guess what? All right, we will not be doing carrots. I'm glad you caught that because I was going to just put a ton of carrots down. That's not That's not what we want to do. I was almost kind of hoping for a redemption arc for the carrots, because they're kind of useless once you get to a certain point in the game, outside of just having a filler for your nutrition stats. But anyway, should be okay. We'll get them started on some more of these carrot productions and take a look at everything else. I thought you knew something I didn't about the carrots. I always use potatoes. No, I believe it or not, this is the very first time I've gotten this far in this game. I try to do, I guess, authentic, unedited, unresearched gameplay as much as possible. Sometimes I will look up certain things just to make sure I'm not going to make a complete fool out of myself. But I think it's helpful to show the entire process of playing the game from start to finish and learning as you go. My God, there's a lot of golems down here that are just out of gas. Yeah, we're gonna be in trouble pretty quick if we don't get some more food, because all these guys are getting hungry. So I'm actually, for the time being, just to make sure our beavers don't all die, I'm going to go ahead and pause the refineries and give our guys a fighting chance here. No available workers. Okay, well, there's no reason our farmhouse workers shouldn't be working instead of doing something else. Did we, Okay, well, these have all died of old age. But I guess it's possible we could start losing some to hunger pretty quick. Okay, oh, I have these farmed by golems, that's why. Okay, no. We're going to fix that real quick. We're definitely going to fix that real quick. Says, I love the unedited videos. Just started playing after the update. I'm at cycle 30. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten to cycle 30, so good for you getting that far that quickly. Yeah, I think this is actually the furthest I've ever gotten in a playthrough of the game, cycle 26. And believe it or not, this is only the third time I've played the game. The second time was the first playthrough I put up on YouTube, and I played, well, I don't know, I played a little bit before I decided to start making videos on the game. We can blow this up. There we go. That gives us a little bit more space. I did think that the water was going to reach a little further than this. But, oh, okay, we have a new barrel bot? I thought we were not able to do that. Prioritizing the smelters with haulers might help metal situation. Okay, we'll try that. I gotta be honest, for the longest time, I didn't understand what this did. The prioritize building by haulers setting. But now we have a little bit better understanding of how the game works. Hopefully. I'm not just making an idiot out of myself on the internet for everybody to view forever. So we'll just get this whole thing, even though the rest of this isn't cleared of all of the other trees and stuff. We've got to get something going here. I think these guys can reach... Oh, yeah. Okay, we can go all the way out here. So we'll just keep things going all the way out. I think... Yes. One here, one here. I will put in... at some point, I think that should cover all the areas that are water. I am going to put in another one of these water dumps at some point in the future. We're just not quite there yet. Alright, I'm going to deprioritize these hauling posts just so we can have a fighting chance of surviving here. If you blow up the pass and build platforms for the parties, you will be able to... be able to spread the water further and it won't flood because it's still the same height. Are you talking about putting a well, I can't do... I have to flip this to the other side of this, but are you talking about just kind of covering this in like a trough or something? Because I thought about doing that. I guess I can actually get away with that because we have the ability to just leave that as a hole. And then build on top of that. I'd have to have a path connected to it, though. Or maybe I could just get away with putting the water dump right here once everything is blown up. I think that might actually work a little better. Get a little bit more water saved. Okay, so drought's over, which is good news. We'll go ahead and lower... This is going to take a while for the water to come back out of this. But I guess we can go ahead and get this all set up, ready to go. Refill this whole area. I wish they would have gotten rid of these trees a little sooner. Alright, and I think we haven't been losing any beavers to hunger yet, but we're probably getting pretty close. Probably pretty close, because now we got half of our guys are angry, and the other half are out of gas because they're robots. I guess I could try 3 times speed. It chugs so bad. It does not have a good time. You can see, like, right down, I don't know if you can actually read the FPS indicator right here, but it currently says 17, 18. Probably doesn't help that I'm trying to stream at the same time. Okay, we can put in some more carrots, not carrots, potatoes up here. Alright, we'll prioritize the farmhouses because we should always have prioritized farmhouses. Can't have golems. Oh, I actually can't. I can't plant. Oh, I can. Okay, cool. Alright. So we'll start. I guess we could wait for all these. Yep. Ah, that's exactly what I wanted. Good. I believe if I put this water dump here, it will only dispense water until this whole trough is full. So that should still be fine. Now we can add some more potatoes. Looking good. Yeah, this should go quite nicely here. And they'll go this entire area without further issue. Now the problem is getting the farmers to actually come over here. So I think, oh yeah, I can get... Oh, I didn't want to get rid of the trees here. Well, that's dumb. I did not want to do that. This needs to be a tree. Maple tree? Yeah, that's what we had there. Okay. Pull that up. Alright, so I think... Let's check our progress on this. Yeah, that's going to take a while to get done. It's not like we really need metal blocks for anything else outside of making the golems, but we weren't making that many metal blocks anyway. So we have a ton. We have a ton of scrap metal, so we could actually probably build a couple more smelters. Just have to find a place that will fit. Okay, well the pathing over here is not going to let me go much further than this anyway, so I think we're probably safe. Alright, I gotta take this off 3 times speed. It is just too slow. I think we're probably safe to do one of these numbers and come over here with our smelters on this side. Actually, let's change this to... I'll just do a 4-way because I can. Why not, right? Then we'll do one of those. And then on the side of this, after I click the correct thing, we can pop in. I don't know why I would have put those two next to each other. There's really no reason for it. Yeah. We'll just pop in a couple of these guys, because I think that's going to be the furthest we can actually get from this district. It's, yeah, okay. That actually works pretty well, looks like. Yeah. Now we've got plenty of these potatoes popped in here. It looks like that's going well. Got no further complaints regarding that. Somehow our beavers have not died yet, but we have 65 golems that do not have any fuel. So that's obviously a problem. So while we're waiting for that district to kind of four-letter word itself, we're going to come over here. Oh yeah, they got plenty of potatoes. Look at these guys. They are the potato lords. We're already distributing these grilled potatoes, but we're not really getting anywhere with that. There's really no need for this many potatoes. I don't know what I was thinking when I put that many over there, because this district still has almost no food. Oh man, I don't know what my thought process was there. But I think we should probably go ahead and put in some more potatoes in here, because we have the ability now to get this all, pretty much the entire thing, taken care of with potatoes. That still sounds German to me. Okay, hauling post, all these, yeah. See, our guys are going to be fine if they can just keep making food. Like, look at all this. Look at all these potatoes. What are they doing? Come on. Harvest the potatoes, man. Come on. There's literally no reason you should not be able to get these. We have all of this wood stored up. We can't even go anywhere with it. So it just seems to me like the logistics of this whole district are kind of a disaster, because it's constantly being really slow making stuff, but we have so many resources stored up. I know food's a problem, but we have so much wood, and we have so much scrap metal, over 1,000 of it. There's really no reason for it. You've run out of storage, and okay. That would make sense. Yeah, because these are all full. So I'll tell you what we'll do. See, oh, that was one of the reasons I hadn't done anything, because I couldn't figure out where I was going to store anything. So I did not really come up with a good plan for storing stuff. So I guess we're just going to kind of make a disaster mess up here. I guess we'll go... That ought to... Oh, do I have enough planks and gears over here? I don't. That's a problem. I guess we will prioritize that and deprioritize these two. Because these require... I don't remember these requiring gears in the older version of the game. They could have, and I just don't remember. But that's going to be interesting to see how they come up with that. That would make so much more sense than my theory of just nobody wanted to actually harvest the potatoes. They have to go somewhere, right? Because we have... Oh, we only have 3 planks? Are you serious? Okay. Alright, we're going to fix... Well, I actually don't know if I can. Because we have so many things backlogged and so little production resources over here. Turn desire off for the water tanks. I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at with that. So I don't have any... Oh, okay. Talking about... Oh, what does that solve? Huh. Oh, are you talking to I think you were talking... Okay, all right. That's fine. I was just confused for a little bit, like, not sure I get where that's going, but that's fine. Man, this is a mess over here. Now they're saying they don't have any water? Seriously? All right. We have a severe problem going on over here. Why are these guys so thirsty? Okay, this is flooded. Oh, I know what happened. These that are operated by beavers flooded. These are operated by golems. And there's no available workers because all the golems are out of fuel. So, it is 100% a problem of my own doing. And now that is fixed. That is really bad. Oh no, okay. That was a pretty bad oversight on my part. We will probably have some problems because of that. Okay, they're still not oh, okay, they're waiting on scrap metal to build these. Ever so slowly. Alright, so now we have pretty good amount of potatoes planted. These guys are theoretically doing their best. Hopefully. We're counting on you. Little 8 beavers working in the farms over here. We need some potatoes, my guys. Yeah, so this is now... Yeah, these are now working full tilt again. I can't believe I didn't think of that. I guess I never imagined that the golems would all be out of fuel. I figured stuff would be going a little bit better for now. Once we start harvesting some of these potatoes, we'll turn the biofuel production back on, and we will see just how far we can go with that. Just at the time being, it doesn't seem to be going super great. But that's fine. You live and you learn, and nothing is really ever that serious. It's a game. It's supposed to be fun. So we'll just keep on going over here. We're waiting on planks. We have all the gears for that. So I'm actually going to pause gear production on 2 of these to try and make sure the planks don't all get used up. So we can at least have 1 thing of storage. Yeah, these guys gotta get going here. So I guess I'll let them put all those gears in, and then we will pause all gear production completely. And focus only on planks. You only have 200 hours in the game. You have more hours in this game than I do. I actually don't know how many hours I have. I'd have to tab out of this game to go check Steam, and I think that would probably crash. So I'm not going to be doing that right now. I think in Ostriv I have 250 or 300 hours. I've streamed that game more than I've streamed this one. I've done more videos, and I actually don't think I've played any Ostriv on Steam that I haven't done a video or a stream on. Before I started making videos, I had played it before it was added to Steam. I think it was like Alpha 2. That was a long, long time ago. Because I think it was added to Steam in sometime in 2020. About right after I'd bought the Alpha. That game's come a long way. I'm excited to see when the next update comes out for that. I don't know exactly, and the developer is never really public about release times. So I'm sure I'll just wake up one morning to a flurry of tweets saying, oh, Alpha 5's out, you gotta go, and I'll be at work or something, and I won't be able to make videos on it right away. But we will worry about that when we get there. Now these guys are all hungry. Well, I mean, I guess it makes sense because they have nowhere to put their stinking potatoes. Come on, we're trying here. We're doing our best. We are certainly trying. Okay, and they're not doing any production because it is nighttime, and these beavers don't work at nighttime, and I don't have any golems with fuel, so I can't stick them in here. So that's the way it goes. You have 500? Man. I leave it running on slow when I make dinner or something. I want progress, but not chaos, and 3 times speed while not watching scares me. Yeah, it can very quickly get out of hand. Very, very quickly get out of hand if you don't have a constant watch on stuff. Nobody has gotten rid of this yet. I think it's because... Okay, yeah, it's too far. Too far from a path. Well, I guess this is going to stay here for a while then, because I don't want to demolish any potatoes yet. I think there's only a couple games I have more than 500 hours in. Probably Skyrim, because I've been playing that since 2011, between Xbox and PC. And then SimCity 4 on Steam. I think I have 1,300 hours in SimCity 4. And I thought about doing videos on that one, but it just runs so poorly because it is an older game, single core optimized, because nobody had dual core computers in 2003. Well, I guess a couple people might have, because I think Intel had just come out with hyperthreading in 2003. I didn't have one of those. We weren't fancy like that. But it runs so poorly on this computer because this monitor is, I think it's 1440p, 2560 by 1440, and I think when that game came out, the most common resolution for people to play on might have been, I don't know, like 1024 by 768. So the game is trying to render, I don't know, 5, 6, 7, 8 times as many pixels per second. And I was like, no, it's just not going to work. Isn't there a food algorithm like your beaver eats 3 times a day and it's supposed to have 1 carrot, 1 potato, and 1 wheat item, and you're supposed to plant so many blocks of water, why did I say water? Blocks per 100 beavers. I haven't heard about that. I would not be surprised if that was the case. But I do think the beavers feed a couple times a day, and I do know that there's these different mechanics for nutrition. But I can tell you, most of my beavers in this district, the Mine Mountain District, have not ever had grilled chestnuts. They have not had cattail crackers. They have not had spatterdock, and they have not had maple pastries, because I haven't been making them here. And nothing bad's happened so far. Okay, who died of thirst? Who are you? Okay, so this district we have beavers dying of thirst. That's not promising. These guys are all pumping. So we should, I think this is sufficiently high enough where we have, okay, no, these are not pumping right now because these are all working. We can't have all 3 banks of these work at one time. Okay, beavers eat 3 food and drink 3 water a day. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have actually done research on this, but part of it is I don't want to just come into this knowing everything, because I feel like that's a less entertaining experience for people watching, and part of it is I'm too lazy to look up stuff half the time. But that's fine. Now all these guys are thirsty, and that's kind of scary because we've had 3 die of thirst. I don't know why they haven't been able to store any water, because we don't really have anything that uses a ton of water in here, I guess, outside of this. But it really shouldn't be an issue, because our pumper guys should be coming in here and working the whole time anyway. So that's going to be a problem. Not only do we not have food, we don't have water. And we don't have fuel for the golems. Oh, we're batting 1,000 a day, folks. These potatoes are still not done. Going to be a couple more days to get all of that taken care of. If you pay attention to the droughts, they're consistent with each difficulty, like when they happen in length. Yeah, somebody, it probably was you, I don't know, 10 episodes ago that told me this. If it was, I'm sorry. But yeah, it seems normal difficulty never really goes above, I think it's like 8 days in length. I could have had one that was 9 or 10. I honestly wasn't paying too much attention. But they seem pretty consistent on the normal difficulty. I know hard can get a lot longer, and so on and so forth. I don't think I'm ready to play on a hard difficulty just yet. We might do that later. Okay, so now I think, let's check our... I clicked the wrong guy, but that's always a fun sound. Okay, so we're not all starving. We're just not doing great. We've definitely caught a big problem here with logistics. Because now these guys are complaining they don't have any food because they have nowhere to put the food. That's always a fun problem to have, right? So I'm probably going to have to wait and see. Can I build? Okay, the small warehouse doesn't require any planks. So I think we're going to build a bunch of small warehouses and see. Oh, I didn't want to put that there. Get out of here. These damn bushes. All right, we're getting these out of here. We do not need all of this mess. And normally I wouldn't be messing with these small things anyway because they're kind of pointless. But if it gets us a little bit of flex space for all these potatoes we've been growing, I think it is a worthy sacrifice. Learned all this the hard way. Yeah, I bet you did. Playing at 3 times speed all the time. Hard is very intense, and you should do at least 4 or 5 playthroughs of normal to familiarize yourself with the game. Yeah, I'm not trying to do hard for a while. Hello, welcome. See you saying hi in the chat. Let's see if we can get warehouses done. Yeah, we're having a fun, chill Saturday morning in my time zone. Don't know where everybody else is. Playing some beaver game and trying not to massacre all of my beavers by dying of thirst, which it seems is already happening. So that's fun. I made some pretty stupid. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, we're not gonna deal with this. All these potatoes have been growing for the past like week are now dying of thirst. That is not acceptable. Okay, we have this prioritized highest. Prioritized by haulers. Before I unpause, okay, we do still have haulers. Good. Okay, those are going. Alright, I'm going to unprioritize real quick. I don't know which other ones I have prioritized by haulers. I don't think too many of them. Let's unpause. Somebody better bring some water up here, or this is going to be bad. What did you miss? A whole bunch of tomfoolery by me and not really paying attention to crucial game mechanics, and as a result, we're probably going to have a mass die-off of beavers because I couldn't keep water here. Man, that's going to make me so mad. Come on. Set the smaller ones to only accept potatoes to help with the food. Okay. Is this built yet? Of course it's already full. Should have thought about that. Oh, it's got maple syrup. Okay. Medicine. Paper. Pine resin. Planks. Yeah, I guess let's just, I don't want all this crap in here. Potatoes. I don't want any of this. I should have thought about this before I started going here. Come on. You can't tell me there's no water. It says 2 out of... Okay, so it's not gonna... I need 3 water. Come on, somebody... Okay, here we go. Here we go. This guy's about to be the real MVP. Maybe. says 3 water. No, come on. All right. Yes. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Bailed out once again. Love that. Sending water to them. Click none. Okay. Oh, okay. I hadn't even thought about that. None to do a hard clear, and then there we go. We'll do potatoes. There we go. Now I can build another one. That is so smart. I guess this is what happens when you know, play the game for hundreds of hours and not just, I don't know, 50. Alright, that's going to be a big help. We have lost a pretty considerable amount of beavers here. We still don't have enough to really do anything with fuel. But at least we didn't lose all of this stuff. That would have been pretty terrible, not going to lie. Desire doesn't matter when there's only one item selected. Got it. I guess we should probably have more storage outside of just this one central place down here in the bottom. Okay, so I'm not even going to bother sorting out this one just because it has 4,000 capacity. So I think we're probably going to be okay, especially now that we have this able to be sorted, and they can all come get their potatoes. Send water to help them get back on there. I have water. I think I already have set to import water. I don't. That's surprising. Okay. Let's send water. And I think I can send from this district. We have, well, there's not much water. It probably wouldn't do anything to send water from this district, but we could. Yeah, this one's got, I don't even know if the beavers will want to make this long of a trip, but we can try doing some of that. I mean, these guys certainly have nothing better to do, right? So things should be getting a little better here. Soon-ish. Try to refill this a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to flood these. And it still makes me so mad that this one is just like one block too far to get connected to that district. So that's going to forever haunt my nightmares. Should prioritize by haulers on the distribution post to help get the stuff out of them so they can receive new stuff. Alright, we'll try that in a second. Okay, this is now flooded again. I guess I never really thought about that. Hello, happy weekend, fellow beaver enthusiasts. Yes, welcome. Well, hello, Stephen Brown. Welcome, welcome, fellow beaver enthusiast yourself. We are in the midst of a massive beaver extinction because I forgot that we have to have water and food production in my largest district. We've lost 100 beavers in here in the past 5 or 10 minutes. So, that's all sorts of fun. Yeah, I had Beaver Go Burr, indeed. Especially the 65 golems I have that are currently out of fuel. This entire section of these water pumps were staffed by golems, and I didn't remember that until there was no water left because all the golems were out of fuel. And I thought, oh, no, you know, it'll take care of itself. But I didn't have enough food to make biofuel, so I had no golems. I had no food. I had no regular beavers pumping water, so it's just a whole mess, you know. 4 maple trees that are not marked cut above the water tanks. Really? I think somebody actually mentioned that in YouTube comments. I don't see what you're talking about. I think these are all marked to be cut here. Or are you talking about different water tanks somewhere else? You talking about over here? Or am I just straight? Oh, that was okay. Below the farms. Oh, you'll have to forgive me. I'm terminally stupid today. Oh God. How did I not see that? Oh, that's so bad. All right. So finally, I know I remember seeing a comment about that, and I was trying to figure out where that was, but I just couldn't ever remember. Okay. Playing Timberborn by committee. I'll eventually get everything right. All right. I appreciate that. Thanks for taking care of that. Okay, finally we have potatoes we can harvest. Good Lord. All right. The game can't run out of frames if I zoom all the way in. We got to get something going quickly, though. Oh, you're welcome. All right. You know, it's funny if the game's not actually rendering anything in this view, but I'm still only getting 31 frames per second. Now the game can crash for all I care. Well, I hope it doesn't. We're having a good time. But yeah, I appreciate the persistence and the tree issues here. Man, this just chugs so hard. And it's not like I even have a bad computer or anything. It's just like I don't think the game is terribly well optimized. I mean, it's still in I guess this is early access still. Prioritize the collections, not the distribution posts. Okay. Well, we can fix that. Oh God, this doesn't even want to rotate. Okay. We have to go back to 2 times speed. Okay, I didn't have that one turned on. It's going to be so jarring when I finally go to restart and do a new playthrough and everything works and I'm getting 165 frames per second again. That's going to be nice. Seems like this district is recovering nicely and this one should be as well. I know we're just still waiting on all this harvesting to happen. But I think we should be in pretty good shape. No available workers. Yeah, not surprising considering half of them are dead. So, oh man. I still can't turn on the biofuel because this won't use the cooked potatoes. It has to use raw potatoes. And we just really need food right now, so we're not gonna worry about that quite yet. We still got plenty of time though. We'll get it turned back on eventually. I didn't prioritize. Yeah, I did. Yeah, come over here, and this one is prioritized, the drop-off point. And then there's a couple others. Yeah, this one and then this one are all prioritized. I wasn't worried about up here because quite literally nobody cares about these districts. They're not doing anything anyway. They're just storing wood right now. What kind of CPU, GPU? I have a Ryzen 3900X for my CPU, and my GPU is a NVIDIA 2070 Super. So in 2020, when I built this computer, they were pretty good. Now they're a couple generations behind, but I mean, I'm not planning on upgrading anytime soon. Works perfectly fine for what I need, and I don't feel like spending another $1,000 on a GPU. That would be better. Even though prices have come down, I know that was a big problem for a long time. I probably could, if I looked hard enough, find like a, I don't know, like a 3080 or something for, I don't know, $700-800, but I don't need it. I only ever run into issues with extremes in game like this, and I mean it does fine. And I don't think I have the power, the extra power in my power supply to really put anything much bigger than a 3080 in here anyway. Definitely not a 3090. I'd have to look at the specs for the new 4000 series graphics cards, but I think I might have to upgrade my power supply, and I just don't want to mess with that. Probably in another year or two I'll build a new computer anyway. So, everything I do runs fine. It exports videos quickly, and it can run this game at 1440p, still at 23 frames per second in extreme late game that most players will probably not ever get to. So I'm not worried about it. You can get a 3080 for 600. Why, are you going to sell me one for 600? Or are they actually that cheap now? Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Because I think have they... yeah, the Golems are hanging out near the town center because there's absolutely nothing for them to do. They don't have any food or anything. Food, wow, fuel. But, yeah, I figured they had gotten a little cheaper. Because I know, well, of course, I know you know, but the other people don't know that you know. The whole GPU pricing fiasco, you were able to get one cheap. But I think for a while, the 3080s, people were trying to sell them for like, I don't know, $1,500 or whatever. I'm just, man, it's like, I barely paid more than that for this whole computer. I'm not buying another graphics card for that much money. Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of it either. There's really no reason for it. Cheap, quote unquote. But I know NVIDIA was going to change the power connectors. Look at us. We're playing Timberborn. We're talking about graphics cards. So sorry if you're watching this and you have no interest in the graphics card discourse. But I remember they were going to change the power pins, the power connectors, and all that stuff at some point. And I wanted to say that was going to be 4000 series or one of the higher tier 3000 series cards. Maybe just send normal uncooked potatoes to them. Yeah, the problem with that is I really don't have normal uncooked potatoes. Oh. I'm actually not sending from this one. Potatoes. All right, give me 1 second. I got to mute real quick. Take a phone call, but I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. My dad had some questions about something he's working on. Oh, the specs are literally in the description. Yes, they are. They are Amazon affiliate links. So if you feel inclined to get some tracking cookies from Amazon and get me a little bit of money along the way, if you ever buy anything, feel free to link those. I get a small percentage of any purchases you make on Amazon. I've got links in all my videos for that. But no obligation to do anything, of course. So they're just there in case somebody feels like doing that. But yeah, the 2070 Super is still a good GPU. I honestly, I don't feel like I'm going to need to upgrade for probably another couple years. I don't play a lot of really demanding AAA titles. Like, most games I do are pretty much this or Ostriv or something. I tried playing the new Flight Sim, which looks really good, but runs really poorly on this computer at the resolution I want to play at. So, why is this complaining? Needs deeper water. Okay, because this doesn't have... this hasn't filled up all the way. I tell you, these things, these Lido, whatever the pronunciation of that, these have been the biggest pain in the butt. Because I've been trying to get these to work, and I have, I think, one. I think I have one that works over here. It was in the thumbnail of the other video. That is just really annoying. Okay, you were talking about the pins. Okay, the 4090. Oh, no, I'm not buying a 4090. 4090 has a new connector. 3090 has 3 8 pins. Okay, I don't even have 3 8 pins. I think I have one 8-pin and then one 6+2 pin that can be used as an 8-pin. 3080 Founders Edition on eBay for $445. Really? That's not going to end up going for $445. If the auction ends in 2 hours, it'll probably end up going for like 800 and 900. We're trying to help them save the beavers, and you're distracting. Okay, well that's the way it goes. We used to be roommates, and we were always talking about stuff like this. Do we have enough? We still don't have enough food, man. Come on. Where are these guys? Aren't growing potatoes. Do we have regular potatoes stored here? We have. No, we do not have regular potatoes. All right, this district has to have potatoes. No, they're all seriously all grilled potatoes. My God, man. Have you no shame? Well, I mean, we're getting somewhere, even if it's kind of a disaster. we've lost over 100 beavers. This is so bad. Hey, Danny, how's it going? Good to have you here. MSRP for 30As is in 700s now. Okay, that's substantially lower than it was. Turn off some ovens. You know what? Look, you got to come in here with actual solutions, okay? I'm just messing with you. Put a 4,000 storage next to the potatoes and only select potatoes for it. Okay, let's do that. I just have to make sure I can actually route around somewhere. I'm going to have to put in... Man, what is this mess of a path system I have over here? God, this is terrible. I think I would have to put... I have to put a 4,000 storage over here. I don't know that I have... room for... Can't put that there anyway. Okay, that's underwater. I obviously can't do that. That's in a different district. That's not gonna... Oh, that would fit, but that is, that's on the district line. I guess we'll just put it... over here. I think... Oh, I'm not gonna have enough gears to do this. I do have enough planks, though, so we'll go ahead and get that, Then we'll just do some regular potatoes. This is going to take a while. Having the crisis I had last night, I ended up with 10 oh God, 10 beavers from 176. Oh God, I wish I didn't have to click this whole thing. All right, cookie clicker, save me now. For the big farm. This is the big farm. I'm going to do it in multiple districts, don't worry. Alright, I'm sick of clicking. We're just going to do that. Oh, I keep trying to use E to rotate because that's what half the other games I've been playing do that. Alright. Yes, up here we're going to put in man, I guess I have to put it right here. Nope. None. We'll do regular potatoes. Oh, I can type in this? Seriously? Oh my God. All right. That's embarrassing to discover just now. District already has 4,000 uncooked potatoes. You don't have to click it. Okay, desire doesn't matter for one item. Old habits die hard. Of course, this is going to take 800 years to build, I'm sure. We're still waiting on... Man, seriously? This is the slowest tribute to ingenuity I have ever seen. Of course, we still haven't started building any of these things. Food-wise. Okay, we have a decent bit of food, and we have 150 fewer beavers to feed. So I think we're probably actually doing okay. I should probably let a little bit more water out into here. So I think we're probably going to be okay in a little bit to turn the biofuel production back on. So that will be Nice to get that taken care of. Take that back up. We never did... Oh, we actually have Catalyst now because we've been producing it the whole time. But we never really had the ability to get everything we wanted to get done. Alright. We're going to turn these back on because we have a ton of potatoes now. But of course now we don't have beavers to work there because they're all dead. So, you know, that's the way it goes. You win some, you lose some. These guys are a little slow. I was doing research earlier. I discovered that the folktale golems actually get a boost if they go through water cooled or whatever. So I was kind of tempted to put in some sort of like a dunk tank for them almost. Put a spot in the middle of the path where they would have to descend and get wet and then come back up. But I think it's probably a little too late now in this playthrough to try and engineer something like that. Other district has over 4,000 uncooked potatoes that are not in the food list. Seriously? Okay, this one has 596. Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Definitely does. Definitely does. Okay. So as soon as this is done, this is just going to immediately fill with potatoes is what you're getting at. That can also be done to wet regular beavers. Yeah, okay, like right here, these guys traveling, yeah, me too. Going through there, I'm sure they enjoy that. Where's the wet fur? It's probably up the complete, yeah. We get some of them that are doing that. And of course, this is waiting on gears because we had only been importing 5 gears at a time from, I believe, this district that is not currently making gears. So I think we can probably turn gear production back on. That one's turned way off. Alright, are we... Gotta let this... That's the problem with how I have this set up is this always empties out because this is pumping. So I feel like I always have to have it open. This district should be doing a little better. Yeah, we're starting to have a decent bit of food saved up here. We have all these bakeries are making bread. We have a couple grilled... The potato grills are all the way over here. We're going to have to put some more grills over here just to try and get a little bit better production going. This temple is inconvenient. I should not have built it here. I guess we'll go ahead and just pop that there. So we can have a little bit later on some more of these popped in here. Okay, that's going to be grilled potatoes, grilled potatoes, grilled potatoes, grilled potatoes, grilled potatoes. I probably need to have more than this many farmhouses too, just for the sake of expedience. So I'm willing to give up more potatoes if I get the potatoes I have faster. Do you ever use the left-right buttons at the top next to the cycle info to quickly check? I never thought about that. Top next to the cycle thing? Oh my god. I did not know this existed. I've been playing so long. Oh no. Oh man. How did I not know about this? I blame Steven, if he's still in the chat. He also probably told me about this. Personally, I've never used it. It's just never helped me out, to be honest. I don't normally click the district center. Just click on a building in the district that I want to... Yeah, see, I've always done that. I've just kind of clicked on whichever specific building I've wanted to look at. This is actually very helpful. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I think I might have done this one, like where you click in the drop down before. But that just never crossed my mind. Oh, I summoned him. Transport uncooked food and cook it at the new district will produce more food than yeah. The potatoes and all the other stuff multiplies. I didn't know I had so many uncooked ones. So that's why I wasn't doing that. I'm currently transporting from this district uncooked potatoes, and I'm going to be from this one as well. So we'll send this to uncooked potatoes, and we'll send all the way up here uncooked potatoes as well. Something I probably should have done a long time ago. Not my fault you don't press buttons. You know what? Okay, that's fair. We don't really want the potatoes cooked. We want it for fuel for the golems. Yeah, so I don't have a ton of ovens. I guess, well, I'm building more now. But the reason I was sending the cooked potatoes is because this district is basically only making potatoes and wood. And now the mine district is actually making more wood than this one is. So it's just kind of one of those things where it's almost pointless. So I just wasn't worried about it. Okay. Oh, okay. I've got golems that can actually work now. So I think, yeah, I think we're gonna turn these farms back to golem farms, just so they can be running 24/7 because we actually have the ability to take care of all that again. Yeah, I am also unorganized and have things spread all over, as you can clearly see. We have quite a mess over here. Let's get some more water. I think I still have, globally, I still have over 5,000 uncooked potatoes. That's a lot of potatoes. Okay, this one is almost flooded. I don't remember who suggested the tiered pump system. You're probably watching this right now. I'm sorry, I don't remember that it was you that suggested it, but I think this has been a fantastic idea. I'm probably going to try and do it in the next playthrough as well. Although I know the Iron Teeth pumps have the pickup tubes, I think, are 6 blocks high, so we might not need this. Might not need to try that. Oh, it was you. Okay, that's right. Yeah, you are quite the genius when it comes to stuff like that, it seems. Okay, what are we storing in here? Potatoes. Oh, well, we're not storing potatoes because there's no potatoes to store because we just keep making fuel out of them. And I also saw that the tanks obviously are the refuel points, so you really should have tanks spread out a little bit more in different areas that your golems go to. So we're probably going to want to put another tank over here somewhere, maybe. If I can find a good spot for one. Probably going to be somewhere right in here. We'll just put one of those there. Let's see, scrap. Smelters, yeah. No available workers? Well, guess what we have? Golems. Agreed with Meh. I saw it in a comment in episode 11 and it worked out way better. Yeah, I saw that. For whatever reason, I just never bothered to change stuff because it was working the way it was. But as we saw in the last 20-30 minutes, it definitely can cause problems if you don't have stuff set up correctly. So I'm glad we have that fixed. Yeah, I'm also interested in the mods. I know several people have commented about mods. And I think there's a Timberborn modding Discord. I haven't joined it yet. Maybe after the next playthrough I might start diving into mods. But I know there's one. I don't have a link to it. I'm sure someone has an invite they're going to send out. But I would be very interested in checking those out for sure. You could also save space if you use the metal platforms. You can even grow things. You can grow things under those? I didn't think it would work because it would, okay, that's in this one. I didn't think it would let you do that because it has such a large overhang. I feel like it would block the sun or something. I hadn't even considered that. Okay, well that is an idea. That is interesting. Well, now you've got me curious over here. I kind of want to put these everywhere. We got a lot of other stuff going on right now, so probably not the best use of our time if we want to try and get a little bit more done. Okay, now we're storing a lot of potatoes. Lots of potatoes. Thing called Thunderstorm is in the launcher, and the Timberborn people actually recommend it because modding is unavailable on Steam. I wonder why it's not available on Steam, because all the other games I play that have mods have the Community Workshop, City Skylines, Skyrim, and all that. That's how I always put my mods in. Skyrim might actually be Nexus mods. I can't remember. I haven't played that game in forever. I think we can do the rest of these. Yeah. Yeah, this is just so much better. This is just so much better to have the golems taking care of all the potatoes. So I think we might finally be out of the woods with all of this garbage. I'm going to start turning these back to golems as well. Not all of them, but enough. Okay. I've got mods in... I don't have The Sims, but I have mods in SimCity 4. I don't remember how I installed those. I don't think it's through Steam. I had all sorts of like different highway segments and stuff you could put in. I had there's some launcher code you have to do to get the game to even run in a widescreen resolution. That's how old that is. That's always fun. Alright, we're going to get the beavers out of there for that. Okay, this should be substantially better now. We just don't have enough workers to do all the hauling. Okay, why is this not... Okay, now it's going. So I think golems aren't bound by pathing limitations as far as distance from a city center, are they? I'm not sure. Well, regardless, I'm going to keep putting smelters down because we need more scrap metal. It was a really entertaining series. I hope you play another map soon with other beavers in a hard difficulty. Congrats for... Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun, and I really like this game. I'm glad that a lot of people are enjoying the videos. I was actually really surprised when the first video got, like, I don't know, 3,000 views in, like, 2 days, which, for a channel my size, is a really big deal. So people have been really good about interacting with the videos and providing comments and everything. So, you know, it's been a lot of fun to play. It's been a lot of fun to record. And a lot of fun to come back and see what people think about stuff. So I appreciate it. I am planning, maybe not immediately, but I am planning on doing another playthrough very soon with the other faction, the Iron Teeth. Probably not going to be a hard difficulty because I haven't played them before. But I don't plan on stopping playing this game anytime soon. I just have some other stuff I want to get through. I have a couple of developers have actually reached out and asked me to take a look at games, and we're going to be doing a couple of those this upcoming week. A couple different city builders that I think are an interesting new take on some stuff. We'll be taking a look at those, and then I need to do some more Ostrich stuff. Probably we'll be doing a live stream of that tomorrow. Okay, now we're out of power. Why? Okay, why does this... I never finished blowing this up. That's why. I thought I'd... Oh, man, I thought I'd already taken care of this. But we'll be doing probably Ostrov Livestream tomorrow. We'll be doing at least one new game this upcoming week. Maybe two, depending on if I have time. And then at some point, hopefully before next weekend, we'll start the next Timberborn playthrough. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I don't mean to alarm you, but he's not ready for hard difficulty. I'm not. I would absolutely get my my you-know-what rocked if I played on hard difficulty right now. Yeah, I thought about messing with the Thousand Island map. I just didn't think that was going to be a super easy one for me to do. This is kind of a hard map in the very beginning because of the way the spiral is, having to only get water from here. But we managed to make it through. I think we've done a pretty good job. Vertical ladders. As opposed to horizontal ladders? Yeah, it sounds hard. Alright, who doesn't have anything to do? Okay, the gather flags because I got rid of the berries. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You can't do anything. All right, well, guess what? Those are gone. Okay, medical beds. They have medicine. That's good. I guess we could put in... Oh, cool. 23. Nice. How did we get to 23? Books. I need to do... Did I actually build over here? I know I unlocked it. Did I actually build the excavation thing? No, I did not. I won't lie, sometimes I got into the map editor and put a metal and scrap closer so I can stay. That's what I would do if I was messing with that. Not stairs, it's early and I've been up since 5 a.m. Oh, wow. Yeah. I don't like waking up early, as you can tell. Weekends are usually when I get a little bit more sleep because I work up early every day in the week for work, and I usually stay up late. Now that I'm trying to do daily videos, at least I have to do those after I get home and take care of everything else. So that is why I was not here at 10:30 this morning, Eastern time. But we're having a good time anyway. I need to find a place to put the terraforming. Dirt excavator, because that was, oh, that has to be powered. Okay. I guess that means we're going to be doing that up on construction sites too far from a district, huh? Okay, how far? Oh, that's outside the district. I don't know if the golems are going to be able to get there. We'll see. If the golems cannot get there, then, well, we'll probably be pretty irritated for a little while, then I'll get over it. Funny thing is I hadn't played for a while, so I started on this Thousand Island map and started off setting up farms, was flying, forgot to unlock the tree planter, and game over. Yeah, that definitely seems like that would cause you a lot of problems. Your first game back was that? Oh, man. That's rough. Okay, how are we... Okay, see, now we're perfectly fine. See? Problem solved. Now we can finally get some more beavers back back making stuff here. And the game lags again. It's gonna... Oh, we've been playing for an hour and a half and I haven't saved? No. We're not messing with that. We're not playing that. Okay. So now we have plenty of fuel. We did have catalyst. No available workers in district. Well, I guess we're using golems. Okay, so why are we at 24? What did I do? Okay, because currently none of our beavers have any of this food. Is that because we've kind of maxed out half of these? Oh. Wow. This got built. We completely missed that. That's kind of fun. Oh, now it stopped. Never mind. So I thought I was smart by putting in all of these gravity batteries, but they've been used. Oh, so golems are bound by the path restrictions too. That is a load of barnacles. Okay. I guess let's try. See if I can get away with doing that. Okay, that gets me to that one. Oh, man, we've already used all the resources, too. Okay, alright. How can I get another another drought start? I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, that's not ideal. I guess we can just keep... Yeah, we'll keep that like that. Should be okay. The tweet I sent with the massive water storage completely got rid of all my beavers and it made only... See, I'm kind of afraid of that. Doing the, doing only golems, because if you run out of fuel and you don't have any beavers to help you get more, you are done. You're like over. So I was, kind of reluctant to get into that. Could be an interesting thing to try and figure out, but I at this stage of my knowledge of the game, I'm not sure that's something that we need to be worrying about here. I got to get 2 more blocks of travel here. I have just made an absolute fool of myself with this thing. Oh, come on. Because that's the problem, is I have all of this set up in a way that I can't really modify anything because I have to have all these stairs everywhere. Yeah, Golem Takeover could be fun, but I feel like it's probably a recipe for disaster to absolutely nuke a playthrough. So, maybe not something I want to try right... I could, I guess, keep playing this after this series is over, quote-unquote, and try to do that. And then do, like, an update video at the end of whatever that ends up being. But, for right now, that's probably not the best idea. I forgot to fill this back up before the drought started. So that's always fun. But it's not a long drought. I think it was originally 5 days, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We'll just put a little bit more water in here. And fill up this again. Takes a lot of prep work. I made 4K storage for each part, as well as gears and planks, and had 10K fuel. Okay. Okay, so you were actually... You sat there and you made sure that it was basically impossible to fail. So, that makes sense. That would work. And I know when we get around to doing the Iron Teeth faction, the mechanics for their golems are slightly different. They have to be recharged. They have the spring tension winder things, or whatever they're called. So I think that will end up being fine when we go and do that. Alright, how are we looking for the rest of this stuff? So that's not connected by path. Man, that makes me so mad I couldn't get anything else taken care of. Is that going to get any closer? No. Okay, so that was kind of a waste. Okay, 25. Wonder why it got there. I haven't messed with golems too much, but you can use golems in factories and make them in their fuel. I think you just get them in there first, and that's the beginning. Yeah, so that's what I did over here with all of these. I thought I had... Okay, I've got golems making the golems in the assemblers. I don't have them in the factories. God, I can't click on any of these. I thought at one point I had done that, but I guess I didn't. Okay, I don't have enough. Am I using all my golems? I guess I am. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna bug the crap out of me for the rest of time. Not having the extra 2 blocks. Not having the extra 2 blocks of travel space for the district here. And I don't think there's another way for me to get at that, unless I were to take all of this apart and kind of reorganize everything. Which I think... Yeah, we can actually redo this as a 3 of these. And if we do that, then I can take this junction right here out. And then I can extend this path up this way. That might actually work. That could actually be a successful thing here. Put this here. We'll put this here. We'll have to replace this with a 3-way. But that could try pathing up the side next to the wind farm. I have a district gate right here, so that wouldn't help this district. It would have to be... I'd have to have another gate over here. You know what? Let's do that. That sounds like a decent idea. It's going to end up being some sort of a weird thing anyway, right? So, okay. And I'm just going to have to come in like this. I think this should work. And then I know I can at least connect all of this like so. I also don't know. This could end up being too far. I don't know. Oh, to get the 2 blocks. I don't think I can get away with that because the where's the thing? I can't see from up top. The pathing stops here, so I couldn't get any more distance going this way. But I can, I think unless this is in the complete wrong spot, I think this will still work. If not, then I just wasted a bunch of planks and wood, but whatever. This could even end up stopping somewhere else over here. And I'd just be completely wrong. But we'll give it a shot. I had over here... Oh, I was doing this. Okay. This is waiting on construction. Then we can put in this power shaft here as soon as this is complete. As soon as literally anybody wants to come in here and finish this, that's completely fine. Anybody? Nobody? I guess nobody wants to finish this outside of work hours. What a shame. Think you're looking in the wrong spot? I'm going to screenshot it and tweet. Okay, I will keep an eye out. Where the square path, put the front of the planks next to the smelters, is put more smelters there and use power lines from the smelters to connect to the new ones. Are you talking about like this area? Oh, next to the smelters. You're talking about this. I actually... You'll have to forgive me. I am not always great at getting instructions from text. So we'll get this built. Now we'll pop this in here. Are we really undersupplying? I thought we were going to have plenty of power, but a bit more to the left. So you're talking about... Oh, you're talking about like right here. I guess I don't need the stairs here anymore, but I do need these, I do need these. So I don't know that that's going to work. Yeah. We'll see. I'll go ahead and just put a 4-way in here. I have a weird square path with nothing in it. I don't know that I do. Okay, I guess I should check my Twitter. Got like 4 different Twitter accounts on this thing. Okay. I don't yet see a tweet, so I'll keep on looking for that. Up and left? You talking about here? Here? Oh, are you talking about this bakery? That's probably what it is, right? Or the unconnected smelter. This? No, this square path with nothing in it is what I had to put to get this smelter to work. Or are you just talking about moving this guy inside here? But I don't have the power connections. I'd have to build some sort of scaffolding to get power inside of here. That's what that's the reason I'm not doing that yet. Okay, this is fully connected here. So, okay, this is done, which means that I can finally get rid of this and just build a path straight through here, which I think should get us connected. That didn't add any distance. Is it connected in the middle here? I thought that should have. Yeah, I thought that should have added some more because you don't have to go through. No, whatever. Sent it? No, it was okay. All right, let's take a look. Oh, okay, okay. You were talking about right here coming up this way. That might actually work. I might have to dynamite some of it. It goes down 1. Yeah, I'd have to dynamite probably most of this. But that could actually work. If you remove the second path, you can transfer the power straight through the... Oh, you're right. I could transfer it straight through the buildings, but I'd have to... I think... Okay, well, I have to delete this anyway, so that was a waste of resources to build that, but I think if I am smart about this... This should still be reachable. I hit the wrong buttons. This should still be reachable like this. Yeah, get rid of the end. Well, I don't need to get rid of the end 3. I can just wrap this one around. Because this is the maximum reach anyway. So that will end up actually working perfectly fine as is. Yeah. So I can add the 2 more here. Because this is adjoining, this will connect just fine. And then I think I can probably... Well, I'm still going to put this pathway up here anyway, because this is a better use of space. I think this should still work. We're just messing around at this point anyway. Move the second one further forward. Oh, okay, yeah. I can do that. I can get the, yeah. Yeah, that works. And that way I can just keep building straight across. And then I guess I can blow that up. I mean, do I really need this many? Probably not. Especially now that we have this giant piece of garbage built. Wow! So now I think we're in a pretty good spot with our production of stuff. I would like more, but not super worried about it. This is now just fun time. I guess I could also connect this up. That might help a little bit. We're just having all sorts of fun over here, aren't we? I think our population of beavers is recovering too. Yeah, that was a very smart idea. This is just going to take a little while to get done. Oh, I didn't need to put explosives here. That was a waste of time. I just need to put stairs here. I probably actually didn't need to blow all this up. I think I can put... Yeah, I can put stairs just like this is. I actually don't need to blow any more of this up. I just need to do this. So that should help. I think we're probably fine on the rest of this anyway. Let's check our... Okay, yeah, this stops right here, so this was pointless. this was a waste of time to do that. But does this district have... Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work on this side either. So that's too bad. Yeah, that stops right there. Okay, so this whole thing over here was just kind of a fool's errand. Whatever. We make mistakes, we learn, and we get better. Why does this not have any power? Oh, I know what I did. That was not the smartest thing I've ever done. When I built this path that I now know does nothing, I cut off the power to all of these. That was pretty dumb. And I can't really... Yeah, I need to... I still haven't gotten anything for that. So I have to... How much longer are you going to stream for? Because it's 3:32. Go to bed, man. If you got to go to bed, go to bed. No hard feelings. I was going to probably go another 20 minutes or so. Until about 1 p.m. local time for me. But if you got to get, you got to get. You've been here this whole time. You were waiting for me to start. I didn't know you were that far ahead. Are you in 15 hours ahead? Are you in like Japan or something? I think that's that time zone. Or Eastern Pacific. We're going to have to fix this anyway. Keep clicking on the wrong thing. If you want to see where a path on unbuilt... If you want to see where a path on unbuilt paths on platforms will end up, click on it. In progress building of the game will show you... Okay. Projected pathing. Yeah, okay. There it is. Forgot to path the one platform on the stairs. Yeah, the reason I didn't do that is because this is between districts and it's not going to let me place it anyway. I just wanted to check and make sure what the pathing was going to be. But as it turns out, this entire segment is going to be completely useless because I put it in the wrong spot. So that is... No, I didn't want to delete that one. Turns out this was just a huge waste of time. So we're actually going to get rid of this. I'm going to try and build it again. Down here, yes, I know this is waste of resources. But if we come over here, I think I can still make it happen distance-wise. Coming up from down here in front of the gravity batteries. Okay, Australia, that makes sense. It's Sunday. Yeah, it is. It is still noon on Saturday where I'm at, Eastern U.S. So happy Sunday to you. I think I can get away. Where does this come down? Right here. Yeah, if I get all of these blown up, I think it should still be enough distance to get through here. If I put the gate somewhere around here, I think it should work. I'm not sure. Not sure if it's going to be super working. Okay, we have extra golems we can actually assign to something, so going to put the golems in the smelters right here. And then I think we have the golems in the farms already. I'll put them here. Someone suggested putting the golems in the I forget what this game calls them, the construction. In Ostrov, it's a construction office, and that's what I'm used to calling it, builder hut or whatever. But we didn't have enough fuel for me to really consider that, so I wasn't worried about it. Start the stairs just before the gravity battery should help with having to dynamite. You talking about like right here? Because I'm going to have to do different switchbacks to get it that high. So I would have to, because of the way this path is laid out, I'd have to start here. And I don't think I can get... Oh, you know, I could actually... Yeah, I could come up the back side of the thing. I hadn't even thought about that. Next golem should be the factories of parts. Yeah, I actually have the... oh, you're talking about golem parts. Yeah, it's kind of hard for me to click on these because of the way I had gotten all this done here. So I might have to do a whole bunch of really dumb zooming. It's got 2 of those. As we get more golems, we'll definitely replace those. Dynamite under the batteries to the bottom of the map to increase. Yeah, so I actually did that for part of these. I just didn't go all the way down. These are, I think, 3 or 4 tiles down. And then over here, these go down pretty far, and I was in the process of putting in... Oh, I can't. It's already too low. But I was in the process of dynamiting this one out, and I just didn't. So that's... Okay, so this is actually in a pretty good spot already. I think I can... I think if I have this... This is going to be a gargantuan engineering project to get this done. Oh, man, this is going to be annoying. All right. Come on. I know this has to look just ridiculous. Okay, so that needs to be... Boy, I sure hope this reaches. That should have been 2 double platforms and not a triple platform. Oh, the carousel's done. Oh, never mind. It doesn't have any power. Sorry, kids. Park's closed. Put in dynamite here. I don't think I can dynamite... Oh, can I not dynamite under an existing platform? Ooh... That's going to cause problems. Buttons. Oh, yeah, yep. I forgot about this. I can't build it further back because this is where this connects to this path. So this is where I have to start that. But we are doing our best. Yeah, I need one more block of depth on here. And then I'm going to have to deconstruct this. But the gravity battery's all the way down already, so that's not a big deal. We'll just rebuild it. 18 hours works the best. Yeah, that's the setting I already have. But as I get more golems, I am trying to have additional hours of non-working for the beavers. Let's see if we can get these put in sooner rather than later. Because I would like to get my power reconnected. Alt plus mouse wheel will do the same? Oh, yeah. Yep. That is super helpful. Alright, nobody die in an explosion? Good. Alright, let's, okay, thank God. Okay, and I have to put a district... Oh, I might run into a problem with the district gate if this is taking too much distance. I might have to keep moving these things. There we go. I have to put in... Okay, good. I can actually do that, but I can't reconnect this quite yet because I have to make sure that they can actually make it all the way up. Got to refill this. I'll just put that at 2. Oh, I was checking distances here. Oh, that's the wrong district. Duh. Okay, so this is actually still orange, so there's a good chance this will still work. We just have to get everything working. The problem with golems and builder hut is it causes mass injuries. Yeah, that's why I hadn't put them in there. Is this still super low? Yeah, that's why I had... Oh, I guess I should have this just completely flood stuff, huh? Yeah, that'll be fine when that gets all fixed up. And they're sure taking their sweet time doing this. If the calculus doesn't work out that when they need to adjust the bonuses or develop 2 beaver shifts. Beavers need to unionize for 8-hour workdays, yes. 18-hour workdays are pretty inhumane. What was it in Persona 4 when I think it might be Persona 4 Golden, but there's a scene toward the end of the game where you go on like a class trip or whatever, and there's this non-human member of the party that I guess is like messing with people or whatever, and then one of the characters turns to I guess he's like an anthropomorphized bear mascot thing. He's like, "I'm sorry, Teddy, only people have human rights." And it's like, man, that's like the coldest line I've ever heard. So then they just start beating up on this guy because he was trolling people. Anyway, yeah, beavers don't get human rights, unfortunately, because they're not humans, but they do get beaver rights, which in this universe would be the same thing. So, oh, I'm so glad this works. We can just put our district gate up here, I think. I think this should, if I click on this again, yeah, there should be enough distance here to make that happen. I guess I'll just try putting the district gate here, and then I've got to put in a thingy right there, and then connect this up to that, and we should be good. I think that will be a perfect perfect fit. Or is this the end of it? If that is the very end and it just ended up working perfectly, which I think it did, then we're in good shape. It may be inhumane, but the humans are extinct. Yes, that's actually canonically true. Using hauling posts more and prioritize the water dumps. You won't need anyone in them. Really? You don't have to have anybody manning this if it's just prioritized by... Okay. I do have... Yeah, these are all fully staffed, well, almost. Because now we no longer have 100 dead beavers. Yeah, so this doesn't help us with this district specifically, but it does help improve our connections between districts. So I'm going to go ahead and put in a drop-off point that I can't put right there, so never mind. I guess I will put this right here. We can use this to drop off additional things versus over here. Probably need to put in potatoes over here or whatever else we're importing. What's coming up top? I guess we could just have different drop-off points for stuff. Let's see, putting planks in. I'm going to move the plank input to over here, because that's going to be closer to everything else that it's doing. We have potatoes are probably still fine to go into that one. All these different things. We'll just leave this like it is for now. And if we have to have something else put in there, we will. Alright, what else have we not done? Okay, we have not turned this one into golem operation. Trying to get more golems produced, which is the whole reason I built this second level in the first place. I wanted to put in another golem assembler, but I can't stack these, which is why I hadn't done that yet. So I think I can put in. I have to put in a another doohickey here. Oh, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Oh, I knew there was a reason I didn't want to put something here. That was going to cause problems. There's no... What? There's no food for the first district. Seriously? Oh, because I'm exporting everything. I don't need to export... I don't need to export potatoes to this one anymore. I think we're going to be okay. So, let's get rid of that. And that. And then over here, let's get rid of... Oh, there's no food in this one. Okay. Do I have another one going over here? No. Stop sending food to people. Yeah. How in the world did you guys see that and I didn't? Jeez. I'm really not paying attention. Okay, yeah. That is, yeah, they'll be okay. They just have to stop sending stuff. Yeah, minimap would be nice. Oh, yeah, you know, I wasn't paying attention because I was so worried about building a path to nowhere. Okay, well, you know, you win some, you lose some. Notice when you're changing the routes. Yep, that's exactly why I was not paying attention. Well, you know, it happens. We will be okay. Have they finished reconnecting this yet? No. Are you serious? Oh, I absolutely clowned myself. All right, I've got to get rid of this, and I've got to get rid of this, so I can build one segment of path to then build this. God, what a... So then I've got to... Oh, jeez. All right. Well, what a fitting way to get toward the end of this anyway, huh? I am beside myself. Because now I... Jeez. So I actually can't... I can't reconnect this. And the reason I can't reconnect this is because I have to build above, right? I have to build above to get this in place. Oh, actually, no, you know what? No. I could just put in stairs. I can just put in stairs right here, and then they should be able to build off of that. I was about to say I can't build this unless I build from beneath, which means building multiple tiers of scaffolding. But then to delete the multiple tiers to put the stairs back in, I'd have to delete the scaffolding, which means I'd have to delete this. But fortunately, that's not the case anymore. Beavers were too old anyway. Yeah. That will, that'll end up being the reason we say they died. Not because they starved to death. We got some potatoes coming. If our guys can harvest anything. It's not completely hopeless. Look, we got some potatoes. We got some people to grill. All up 10k cooked potatoes. Whoop whoop. Yeah, they like potatoes. They better, because that's what they're gonna get. All right, that problem will fix itself hopefully pretty soon. Aqua farming. I didn't do aqua farming more because once I had done this one, I kind of ran out of space because this is the fullest extent that this one will go, and I just hadn't thought to put in another aquatic farmhouse up on the land. Yeah, just build a staircase up to it. That's what I'm doing right here. Once they actually get around to doing that. These guys are still hungry. Oh, come on. You got food. I guess I could put in another aquatic farmhouse. I never did get this built because it was too far from a district. So I guess we can play with that. Do it a little more. I might actually not make this the last episode. I know, heresy. But I don't think I'm going to be making daily episodes of this playthrough anymore, but I might revisit maybe in live streams or something just to see how stupid it can get, because this is fun, and now we're at a spot where anything we do from this point is just kind of gravy, because we've pretty much done everything except terraforming. So I was in the process of building up to that, and then we got distracted doing other stuff. Where is... Yeah. It's going to put in a dirt excavator, and then I was worried about power generation, and then it was a whole thing of not having the space to actually put one of these in. Didn't put path next to the farms underwater for the... Yeah. That's exactly what happened over here. I forgot to put those two in. Because that will let me get through to the rest of this, and of course once it starts getting done. So yeah, there's definitely more. I can't play too much longer this afternoon because I have some other stuff I've got to attend to. But I'm definitely going to revisit this. Probably not in video. Probably will be another live stream like this. But we'll keep playing this. We'll keep figuring out what the limits of... Oh, this is flooding. Okay. What the limits of this specific map are. Chassis and limbs. I guess I should have already picked this before it started building. You can tell I'm tired. I've lost the ability to spell properly. Me too. That's what happens when I don't pay attention to what I'm doing. So I want to do the terraforming. I don't know where to put the thing. I guess it would probably have to be up here. I always forget where stuff is. Okay, now the game's lagging again. I'm fully expecting at some point to get one of those messages of, oh, hey, you're out of storage space. It's like, well, that's what happens when you play a ton of games and archive all of your footage. So this probably isn't going to happen today because it's going to take a while for them to do that. But I think we've got a pretty good amount. So, okay, no, I'm not going to get tricked by this again. We're going to put our TNT in. We're going to keep detonating all this. But I feel like we've got a pretty good amount of stuff done in, well, I hope so, for 2 hours worth of playing. The door is higher, build another stair. Is? Oh my god, seriously? Okay. Oh no. Well, I'm glad you pointed that out. I will just move this back one. Oh god, where is that? Okay. Then I'll just put in, there we go. Use the smelter to connect the power to the dirt thingy. The dirt thingy. Stairs to the door for it. Yeah. I'm going to put another smelter in, as soon as I remember where the stupid thing is. Put another one in there, and then I believe I can build out of the back of, I guess it doesn't really matter as long as the guys can get to it, which are going to have to be, I'm probably going to have to put another set of stairs in, because this isn't going to connect them to anything. We'll put that in there. Then I think, where can I put power to go into this thing? Okay, side right here. Side, or I guess the front, but I don't have anything like that. We'll have to put in a very unnecessary, convoluted way of getting power out of here. Put in stuff like that. We'll dynamite out the back. We'll put a couple of different pieces here. I think I have this set up the correct way to get this to work. We will see as we get into here. I'm not going to put any more golems in the smelters. I'm going to put them in these. I never did end up building another golem assembler. I think I can theoretically put in 5 more once I have all of this set up. Oh god. Okay, you know how intense that, because I know you've played, you know how much stuff that game gets into. I don't know if I have the time to play that game. I know, says the guy who spends 14 hours a week doing gameplay videos for YouTube. It looks interesting. Yeah, deletes the stairs to the building and then deletes the building to move it back and replace. Yeah. I don't always do things that make sense. You know how it works. It's fine. But I was looking for a place to put the rest of these golem assemblers. I probably should have planned this a little better. That's a biofuel tank. I think I can go ahead and put in golem assemblers. Oh, God, I thought that was going to work. All right. This already has... nope. We're going to delete this and move it. I'm sorry. This is already half built. Don't care. Nope. God, okay. No, I'm tired. All right. We'll put that in. Those 3 in like that. And then we can come into the back off of... I think this is going to... I'll probably have to build it coming out of the back of one of these. And I know I can only connect in the back like this, which means I need to put in stairs. See, this is the problem with how I have this set up. Is I'm going to have to come in here and just blast stuff for no reason. Or for no other reason than I just don't have the stuff laid out in a way that makes a whole lot of sense. Use platforms out in the area next to the metal mine. Only like 30 hours on the save and less one. Okay. Power production consumption ratio. I am at... Clicking the wrong thing. Oh. I don't have enough. I thought I did. I'm only producing 6641 and it's demanding... Well, it was as high as 9,000. So I guess we have to build some more windmills. Use a storage building. I didn't think about storage buildings. I did not think at all about storage buildings. Why did I not think about that? That is a very smart idea. That is very, very smart. Now I'm gonna get caught now because I'm gonna have to go do something in a little bit. I'm still gonna be playing this game, but I think we can just fill this entire thing with. Oh, are you serious? Okay, well we'll just do this, and then we'll just keep going across this entire area with storage, because why not, right? There's literally no reason not to. We'll get there. We'll get this all figured out. Because then I can just build platforms, scaffolding over the top of this, and then put more of these things up here. I'm going to have to put a path up to the top of this and be careful how I build out, but I think I can make it happen that way. Yep. That's exactly what I need to do. Just make sure that I have oh, you know what? No, I don't need to do that. I can just build along the pathway this whole time. I always do this to myself. I always think I have to connect every single thing to everything else. When in fact, I can just do this. That's the problem with this faction. The best power is windmills, and they aren't that great. Iron Tails have the power factors, which are really good if you have a nice big wood farm. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Extra big water wheels, and then they also have the pumps that have the longer pickup tubes and everything. So that's going to be something that will be very, very fun to get into. I guess I need to make sure that we don't have anything blocking. No. Okay, why is this not a... Oh, he's just refueling or something? I don't know. Well, this is certainly a lot more progress than I thought we'd get. A lot more time spent than I thought we'd spend, but hey. This is fun. I like this game. And it's fun to stream. It's fun to make videos on. And you guys seem to like it as well, which is always a plus. I don't think they're going to let me... They're not going to let me do this. Okay, so it's going to be... Stairs are actually cheaper to build and destroy, so I'll just put this in just to build this one power shaft turn. Oh, and then get rid of the stairs and then go do something else. You know, if I was really, really paying attention, I probably would have put water wheels in this part of the map, but it gets so dry during the dry seasons that kind of wouldn't have been worth it very much. All right, I know this isn't going to be finished in any manner of time appropriate for the rest of this stream, but I do want to at least get it connected to power before we end the stream, which will be soon, I promise. I know Oasis wants to go to bed. I'm assuming. Really happy you have decided to keep playing, even if it's just in streams. I might not make it to all streams because I will be pushing it with not. Yeah. Please do not miss sleep to watch me stream this game. The archive will always be here. You can always go back and watch. And you're also not obligated to watch anything and everything. If you want to, that's great. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. But please do not lose sleep to watch me play a beaver city building game. Please. But we'll get this finished up, and then we'll probably revisit this at some other point. I also, during the week, I may be able to do live streams evening my time, which I think would be early morning or lunchtime where you are. So I don't know. Obviously, if you work during the day, it's probably not going to be super convenient time. Come on, seriously, get these logs done. I got stuff to do. Like, I actually need to end stream soon, but I want to finish. I want to get this done. We're going to have a lift here and a lift here, so this will just be a straight piece. You should set a Discord up to do some community games. I actually have a Discord. I have done nothing with it since March when I set it up. So I might do a little bit more setup with it, and then I'll probably put the link and stuff. Because I would 100% be down to do some community stuff, especially I wanted to do map submissions, so we could take a look at different people's cities for different things, and maybe do some community game nights and other things, and also have a little bit of a more convenient platform to talk about things than just YouTube comments, because I know sometimes you can want to have longer discussions about things. So I'll look into that this week about getting some stuff set up for that. And I will make a community post when that is done, because would love to be able to talk to you guys more about stuff. I could do waking up earlier mornings that will work. Yeah, they're not always going to be like this. I just decided to do a live stream in the morning today because sometimes on weekends I go and I shoot photos at football games. So, well, American football. The games are usually like an all-day thing for me, but I didn't have that this weekend, so I was like, you know what, I'll do a Timberborn stream. That's fine. I've got another event I've got to go host for something completely unrelated to this in 54 minutes. So we're gonna end the second these are all done, and I'll let you go to bed because I'm sure you got stuff to do. Put a hauling post in the center of the smelter. That is a fantastic idea. We are going to do that. Yeah. Put in, I guess it doesn't really matter which section I put it in. I'll probably go ahead and put 2, and then we'll figure out something else to put in the center here. It's now 4:06 a.m. Yes, we are going to be done very soon, I promise you. And you can always just leave, but I know you want to stick around to see stuff. We're going to get these 3 things done, and then I will be promptly ending stream to go scarf down some lunch and take care of the rest of my obligations for the day. Production shrine. You know what? That is a smart idea. That is a very smart idea. So that'll get built. Oh yeah, that's going to hit all these buildings. That's perfect. All right, my little beaver dude. We're almost done here. One more. All right, that's connected, and we need 50 metal blocks to make sure we can finish that. But yeah, that is, as promised, the last part of this that we're going to be doing today in a stream. 2 hours, 15 minutes of Timberborn gameplay. So this is probably, well, I had to backtrack a little bit because everybody died. But this is like 2 episodes worth of progress, which is fantastic. So thank you to everybody who came out to the stream and was active in chat and all that. It's always fun to talk. I'm hoping to do more of these in the future. But yeah, Oasis, go to bed. I'm sure you want to do stuff with your Sunday that's not just catching up on sleep because you watched some nerd in the eastern United States play a game for 2.5 hours. But yeah, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope everybody has a fantastic rest of your day. This will be, the VOD will remain on YouTube indefinitely. I'm not going to take it down or whatever. So I'll actually put this in line with the rest of the playlist. So you can come back and reference if you want or whatever. But I'll let everybody know when the next one's going to be. Until then, have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.